Hi, kindergarten friends. I'm so excited to do some math with you today, but before we begin, we're going to do a warm-up count. We're going to go ahead and start at 88 and count to 100. Are you ready? Here we go. I hope everybody's counting with me. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Very good. Today we are going to measure handfuls, but before we do that, I want to review a few math tools. On the screen, you can see a mat. What can you tell me about this mat? Go ahead and tell Miss Everts or somebody next to you. What do you know about this mat? If you said that this mat is a 10 frame, you are correct. Very good, kindergarten. There are 5 frames on top and 5 frames on bottom. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Do you remember what these are called? Go ahead and tell Miss Everts or somebody sitting next to you. If you said unifix cubes, you are correct. Great job, kindergartners. You are so smart. Today, we get to play a game called Measuring Handfuls. You get to take your best guess or estimate how many unifix cubes I have in my hand and how many 10 frames it will take you to hold all of the unifix cubes. Are you ready to play? Estimate how many unifix cubes are in my hand. Remember, an estimate is a guess, so do not count them, and tell somebody sitting next to you or Miss Everts. Now estimate how many 10 frames you think it will take to hold all of the unifix cubes in my hand. I set all of the unifix cubes on a 10 frame. Notice how many mats were needed to lay out the unifix cubes, and go ahead and count the unifix cubes on the mat. I heard a lot of strategies for counting the unifix cubes. Some counted by ones. Some of you noticed that it didn't quite fill up one 10 frame, so the number is less than 10. I noticed that there were 5 unifix cubes on the top of the 10 frame and 1 unifix cube on the bottom of the 10 frame. So if I wrote an equation for this problem, I could say 5 plus 1 equals 6, because there are 5 unifix cubes on the top of the 10 frame and 1 unifix cube on the bottom, and in all you have a total of 6 unifix cubes. Tell somebody how many unifix cubes you think are in my hand and how many 10 frames we will need. I set all of the cubes that were in my hand on the 10 frames. Figure out exactly how many there are and then tell me or somebody sitting next to you. Try to find one more strategy for counting the cubes. Go ahead and tell Miss Everts or somebody sitting next to you. I heard a lot of strategies for counting the cubes. Some of you counted by once. Some of you noticed that it's more than a mat and a mat holds 10. And some of you said that there were 10 Unifix cubes on the first mat and 6 Unifix cubes on the second mat. So there are 16 Unifix cubes in all. You guys are so smart. If we were going to write an equation for the Unifix cubes, what would that look like? Go ahead and tell Miss Everts or somebody sitting next to you. If we have 10 Unifix cubes on the first mat and we add 6 more Unifix cubes, we have 16 Unifix cubes in all. Very good, boys and girls. Now it is your turn to try. Estimate how many Unifix cubes are in my hand. Now estimate how many 10 frames you think it will take to hold all of the Unifix cubes in my hand. I put the cubes on the 10 frames. Figure out exactly how many there are. Go ahead and tell somebody sitting next to you or Miss Everts. Try to use at least 2 different counting strategies. Now I want you to write an equation I know that the first mat has 10 frames, so I know that there are 10 Unifix cubes on the first mat. I am adding 2 more Unifix cubes from the second mat, so I have 12 Unifix cubes in all. Hi, kindergarten friends. I had so much fun learning with you today. This is a game that you could play at home with your families. You could make the 10 frame, and instead of using Unifix cubes, you could use something small, such as erasers, paper, or coins. I miss you all so much. Take care.